We got Frenchie in here before Tim today. Shout out to Frenchie, Deluxe Decoy, Pablo, Tim, Jay, Bick, Wavy back in the building. What's good? How you guys doing? Welcome back to the live streams Monday and Tuesday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern here on this channel. Looking forward to hearing some cool beats from you guys today. Polo in the building also. What's good? What's good? How you guys doing? I'm gonna wait for a few more people and we'll get started up. If you want to send to Chambers at ChambersMixedIt.com. is the first email that you see in the description of this live stream. Tim, why is summer your favorite season? Or Pablo, or whoever answered that. I think that was Pablo's answer. Bit Mob, what's good? Weather is great and I love the sun. Facts, that's true. It is getting warmer. I think the first one that I have today is from Deluxe Decoy. Shout out to you for sending. Because my birthday and because more time on my music. Tim, what month is your birthday? We gotta celebrate in the community. Summer's my favorite except when I'm snowboarding, then it's winter. Got you. Alright, first beat of the day we got from Deluxe Decoy. If you're just joining right now, you can send to Chambers at ChambersMixedIt.com. First email that you see in the description. If you want to skip a line so you don't have to wait, the instructions are there as well. The queue is currently 26 beats in the email. It's probably going to get a lot more than that at some point. But first one, let's see what we got. Billy, this is fire so far. I really like the change in how much of a difference there is between this hook and the verse. Great structuring. Dope. I really like the drum bounce on this. I like the melody and how many change ups there are. I'm just thinking about the kick. Ooh. The way the bass came in there was fire. We got Tim in the chat for the one time. I think you could push the kick a little bit more, but other than that, I love really everything about the beat. How unique the sound selection is with the synths and the sound design there. Sounds really nice. Everything matches, everything works well together. There's no sounds that are really out of place at any time. Yeah, I think we might just start a streak We have no 808 or bass crimes committed here, but we'll see how long that lasts. I'm chilling, Billy. How are you? Still looking for someone from the DR in the chat. Had to bounce back after last night. For sure you did. Shout out to Deluxe Decoy. Thank you very much for sending and not going to prison today. Let's see who we have up next. We got William. Boom, 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 boom. Tim says it's fire. Interesting. I think Tim said it better be good. I feel like with this, I think I would take something out to make it sound not as crowded. This is cool. I like this section. I'm trying to figure out this main part. Yeah, here it just gets kind of crowded. I like how over here it kind of opened up, and I like the kick pattern. Might be the choir in the background that's just holding note that whole time. Maybe try taking that out. Let me get the 808 over here, Tim. I mean, a few of those notes are good. A few of those notes are a little bit off. But yeah, I think the main thing, there's a huge difference between like this section and that one. It's that space. So I'd find something to take out in the main hook. I think it will clear it up a whole lot. Am I getting Xenology for $100? I'm not. I haven't bought a plugin in I don't know how many years. We got Frenchie up next. Let's see. Beautiful mix. Yeah, Frenchie's is up there every single time. Always getting better and better and better. This mix is super clean. And I really like how you're blending the early 2000s kind of melodies that you're really good at with more modern drums and 808s. The shaker adds so much though in the back. good, Aphrodite? JT. Frenchie, we got a rare moment for you because we got Jeff in the chat right now. I feel like, yeah, he's secretly watching at work again. So I have a question for the chat. Who do you guys think would be great on this? Because it's blending early 2000s melodically, but more modern style drums. So who do you think would be the perfect artist that could fit this beat? Also love that 4 count. Gotta have some fun at work. Shout out Jeff. 50, Snoop, Tyga, Jeff G, Clips, Travis Scott. Travis Scott? Wait, Billy, what? I just said that so casually. Then I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? Didn't even realize what I said. Travis Scott, David East, maybe. Okay, that's better than Travis. I mean, yeah, I agree with 50 for sure. NLE Choppa, maybe. That would be interesting. Yeah. Travis Scott if he wasn't Travis Scott. Shout out JT. Okay, now we got some more people in here. Welcome to the live stream Monday, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and Tuesday, again, same time, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Today and tomorrow I'll be live. For the people asking how long, usually like 2 to 2.5 hours, sometimes 3, depending on how it goes. If you want to send a beat for me to critique and give you feedback on live here on YouTube, you can send to chambers@chambersmixedit.com. That is the first email that you're going to see at the top of the description of this live stream. And as people send, there begins to build up a line in my email of people's beats. I just went from having 26 beats in my email to now having 39 beats, 40 now. We got 40 beats in my email. That's the queue right now. If at any time you want to skip over all those people, that entire line, and be played immediately next, you could send $10 to my PayPal or Cash App. All instructions are in the description on skipping the line or joining the line, whatever you want to do. But I'm just going one by one. Let me see who we have up next after Frenchie. We got Pablo's first one today. HyperX, what does that even mean? Wait, what just happened? That was a crazy slide. Let me hear that again. Pop Easy. The Sega melody? Yep. I really like the bass movement here. Lots of slides and meow. I think you boost the 808 just a tiny bit. What VST is the synth? It sounds like FL Flex, one of those ARPs. But what did you use for that? Oh, that's cool. There's a difference here. This one has the ARP in it. This one doesn't. Now you can really hear the bass. The ARP is Nexus. Dope. What version of Nexus is it now? I remember I got it when it was Nexus 2, but I feel like there's been a lot of upgrades and stuff. Let me see. Up next, I got it's Sonics. I think it's Sonics. Or yes, Sonics Beats. Thank you for sending and skipping the line of 40-something beats in my email. Let's see what we got. I like that part a lot with the lead. I think the only thing I would change is bringing it in much earlier. So let me show you how I would restructure. Boom, right there. Bring that kick pattern in that you have. Instead of doing another 8 bars of that same pattern, bring that kick in after those first 8. And then after 8 bars with that kick, then bring in this lead. And then, like, yeah, I would just keep it in 8-bar sections instead of 16. So no bass, then with the kick, and then with the lead, and then back to no kick with the strings here. And I guess it repeats. So I think another section somewhere, not a full section, but maybe like 4 bars somewhere, like take out some of the drums, whether it's the bass or the kick, the hat, the snare, and just let the main music run. I think mixing wise is great. I like the drum bounce, all that stuff. It's just restructuring it. You have the variation that you need, just reordering 8 bar, 8 bar, 8 bar, 8 bar, and maybe a section with less drums. But shout out to Sonics Beats. Thank you very much for sending and skipping the line. Appreciate you. Let me see who's up next. I think we got Tim. Tim's first one. Tim, is this country? It says like a cowboy type beat or something. Also, shout out to Tim selling his first beat. That's crazy. It's got that mix perfect. a finalist in the beat contest. Who won then? The AI is learning so fast. Pablo beat this beat. Shout out to him. My favorite thing about it is the clap, like the stereo clap. I'm hearing in both of my ears. And the 808 is mixed perfectly with the high end from the hi-hat that gives that crispy sound. That's also fire. What plugin is that, Tim? Perfect outro too. That vocal's crazy. Shout out to Tim, Beat Battle finalist. Yeah, that was awesome. Let me see. What do I have up next? I got Marcus. Thank you for sending and skipping the line. Appreciate you. Let's play this one. 90 BPM in G major. Shout out to Marcus.
Ooh, Postman be spazzing.
This is really nice, super chill. I think two things I would change: the drums, you could turn them up. I love the drum pattern. You could definitely turn it up a tiny bit. And the lead, I think there's certain parts of it that I really like, and certain parts where it kind of loses the, what's the word? It loses its momentum a little bit. So maybe change some notes or the direction that it goes. But other than that, great beat. Great vocal samples too. Whatever that, I don't know if that's a woodwind. That's fine. I also like the structure. They're bringing in perk loops here, then taking it out, leaving more open space right here without the drums. Just to kind of reset the beat before you bring in that drum pattern again. Wilfred Cyrus in the building. But overall, the chords are really nice. Used a really great sound to complement that chord progression. It's like a nice kind of sliding synth pad sound. Shout out to Marcus, first time sent to the stream, absolutely killed it. Again, just two things. I'll turn the drums up a tiny bit and maybe change up that lead melody just to keep it going with direction. But thank you very much for sending. After that, I got J7. Thank you for sending. Let's see. Right into it. See this part where it opens up without that melody, definitely bring that in much earlier. Maybe do 8 bars of the melody that you have, but then this part where it's just like the bell chords or whatever sound that is, bring that in much earlier because it could get really repetitive. Just hearing 2 notes down, no, 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 over and over. So definitely bring that in earlier. In the 808, you could turn down just a tiny bit. I like this part, it leaves a lot of room open for the artist. Just give me a few more sections with the open melody like that, because you don't want it to be too repetitive. Maybe change up with the drums, change up with the 808 pattern, because it's really, like, if you look at it, you're really just looking at the same 808 pattern over and over. So just some sort of change up. Take the 808 out, bring in a synth bass, change the 808 pattern, change the 808 sound, whatever you want to do. Like this. Give me a section like that, except not 3 minutes into the beat. We'll double check the 808. Pretty sure it's fine. Ooh. And that's why you put it up an octave. Wow, that's one of those ones. That's one of those ones where it fools you down an octave, but then you bring it up. Ooh, man, that's jail time. It's crazy because the bass line here is in key, but the 808 is not. I'll let you guys decide how much time. What do you think? I don't think it's not that bad. It's like a semitone or something around that, but like 3 years is too much. 6 months is the lowest that I'll go. So what do you guys think? 1 year, that's 2 years. 1 year isn't bad. It might have to be 1 year. I don't know. J7, yeah. You are now in 808 prison for the next 12 months, unless you redeem yourself at some point. But hate to break it to you, but out of key 808. That's what happens. First arrest of the day. Well done, everybody. Next up, I think, where am I at? The very next person is Nax. Nax with a 2-piece today. Thank you very much for sending and skipping the line. Appreciate you as always. Let's hope it's in key.
That's on the beat.
Where's Billy? Billy, now is the time to say Travis Scott. That bass is amazing.
That's on the beat.
Might be the best one so far today.
That's on the beat.
Hat rolls are so perfectly placed.
That's on the beat.
Yeah, the little elegant way that you played the piano there is fire. Shout out to Nex. I think this is the best one so far in the stream. Actually, wait, that's crazy because Frenchie went crazy too. Tim went crazy. I think we got to put all those in the top 3. Pablo, can you detain Deluxe Decoy? I'm about to put you in prison just for saying that. Shout out Nax. That's one of 2 that we're gonna be hearing today. Thank you very much. Up next, after that, we got we got Bic, and then right after that, we'll hear this second one from Nax. Bic, what in the hell? How do you have a waveform like this? You Literally with what the hell he beat. What the hell he? Nah, this would be, oh my goodness. Rob 49, Rio, all of them on this beat. Bro, without the distortion, this could be a crazy beat for a lot of people. I don't know how the waveform looks like this. I'm just saying, yeah, without the distortion and stuff, this could be a crazy placement. Some like Rio, a lot of Detroit rappers, Rob also. I think it's my favorite beat that I've ever heard from you. And no prison time whatsoever. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like the beat, the waveform is telling me that it's not a centered beat, like it's panned or something. But like it's not. When you listen to it, it's balanced. And when you look at it, it's balanced too. So I don't know why the... Same thing with the part with the drums. So yeah, whatever you gotta do, get rid of that distortion. You'll be good. But that's a great beat from Bic. Thank you very much for sending, as always. So we're gonna hear Nax's second one, because Nax did a 2-piece double skip today. Already in the top 3. Is that the same? No, it's not the same one.
Axe on the beat.
Oh, we're going crazy with the bass today. Yo, pan the loops is crazy. That, like, in that thumbnail, what the other people were saying in there, like, made sense. Like, oh, check it in mono, level the sounds, like, all those things made sense. But pan the loops is the most ridiculous thing you could have put by my picture. That's crazy. Anyway, next, bro, the transitions to the 808s are always crazy. That's kind of like your style now, like deep, crazy bass into a hard-hitting 808. Alright, so we already got a top 3 going, but now we gotta expand it to put this into a top 5. This is amazing.
Axe on the beat.
And the slide, nuts. Yeah, it's kind of like the other beat too. There's a lot of similarities between putting that, like, mixing the 808 with that really elegant piano. Wait a minute. This is what happens when you listen to too many beats.
Axe on the beat.
Okay, what's that called? There's got to be some sort of name for like some illusion where you think you're listening to 2 completely different beats, but they're the same exact thing. But I played one beat in between them, and it's like my mind reset. And apparently everyone else in this chat, nobody else in here said, wait, that's the same beat. Everyone's like, yo, this is fire. That's got to be some sort of... It's not the Mandela effect. It's, what? I feel like... I can't trust myself. I mean, there's a few differences, but overall, it's literally the same beat, bro. I just got, like... swindled.
Axe on the beat.
I'm just glad that's every single person in the chat and not just me. They do have their differences. We all got distracted from Bix's waveform right here. This is what completely alters your brain. You see something crazy like this, and it's like, all right, that caught my attention for a while. Completely forgot, and now we're here. Regardless, both of these are fire. Shout out to Nax. You killed both of them and the slight differences that they have. And great job deceiving the entire live stream. Well done.
That's on beat.
Bruh. So, this said Bix waveform got hypnosis. Is there no tag at the end there? Anyway, shout out Nax. That was really weird, but that was awesome. I feel like I'm on a prank show. Wow. I feel so alive right now. Shout out to Nax. Anyway, next up we got Savannah Country back at it. First beat I made after watching a few courses in the online class. I'm still learning though. Okay, let's hear it. Shout out to Big for throwing everyone off with the waveform. Hold on, we'll just blame Splice, okay? Has such a cool feel to it. It's like a dark spy movie kind of melody. I think what I would do with that melody though is put in the mixer, cut out a good portion of that low end and those muddy frequencies around like 300 hertz, just so you clear up some more space for that 808. Pitched up could be cool. I think if you pitch it up a tiny bit, it will let the melody in the 808 be at a slightly higher tone, so there's not as much mud and low end in it if you want to. Otherwise, just clear it out with the EQ. Also, there's a section where you could go up higher an octave with the melody, because it's already pretty low, so I definitely want to hear it in a higher octave register. Shout out Savannah. That's a really cool melody though. Kind of like mysterious vibe to it. That's dope. Can we get 40 likes for Bic? Bic has hypnosis and apparently threw off the entire live stream with a really weird looking waveform. So can we get 40 likes in the chat just for Bic today? Let's make it happen. Next up, I got Button Creations. Hey. Thank you very much for sending and skipping the line. Let's hear what you got. Is the beat gonna hit? random 808. I think it's cool. The random 808 though, I'll probably leave out. I could hear this on like cool math games in the background. Wow, that'd be sick. I like that lead. Has anyone in here actually played cool math games before? Let me know. I think for this section, you can bring that kick it back in 8 bars earlier, like around here. It's a cool vibe, yeah, just without the 808. And now I lost the chat. Who hasn't played cool math games? What games though? Run to. You guys ever play Sugar on cool math games? That's a valid game. But like specifically this part right here, bro, such a cool math games kind of vibe. Shout out to Button Creations. With that sound selection, 100%. Nice lead. Did we get 40 likes for Bic? We got 37 likes for Bic right now. Can we get 40 just for Bic? All right. Shout out to Bun Creations. Let me see what we have up next. Papa's Pizzeria is fire, but like I really like the sushi one. The donut one goes hard. The chicken wing goes. That one's crazy. There's a burger one. There's a hot dog one. I think there's an ice cream one too. All of those go crazy. Let me see. After Button Creations, who is it? I got Christian. Yes. Decided to remix Van Halen for my first ever sample. Alright, let's see. That's 40. Did we hit 40? Let me see. 40 for Bic. Doesn't say it on my computer, but maybe somewhere there's 40. Copyright airstrike incoming. All right, what are the thoughts? What are the thoughts? Oh wait, now I see 40 likes. What are you guys' thoughts on this? As I get the chat back into action. Aerosols, copyright airstrike. I mean, I'm trying to think distortion wise. Can I move YouTube? Excuse me, sir. Wow. You guys are doing me like that. Let me. There we go. I think this would be cool without the clashing frequencies. Yeah, there's a lot of mud. I think this was making it sound kind of like busy in the low end. This part's cool. Really opens up. part, no, nah. This one's way too crowded, but the section before that is valid. But yeah, for this section, you definitely take a nice low end cut. Oh, I got the reverb on here. Where's Wilfred Cyrus? Wilfred's waiting for me to turn that reverb back on. But yeah, you know, with that guitar, just a nice little whoop. And now I have, wait, I sound like I'm on a walkie-talkie. 10-4, 10-4. We have an 808 Crime. I'm going to need that FL Studio license and registration. This man is probably going to get about 10 years of jail time in the 808 prison. Bick, I'm talking about you. I'm going to start doing that when someone gets arrested. But yeah, shout out to Christian. Just certain sections try to keep more open or cut the low end so you can hear it better. All right, right after that, we got DJ Ajax. I hope I'm out of 808 prison in all caps in the email. All right, let's hear it. Shout out to DJ Ajax. Thank you very much for sending and skipping the line. Let's see if you get out of prison or stay out of prison. Congratulations on not going to 808 prison. Let's go, DJ Ajax. There may or may not be an out of key piano note, but the 808 is fine. Once you get that note fixed, you'll be good. He's out of jail, yeah. I like the bell melody, maybe with a lot of reverb on that bell would be nice. Don't. It's just that one piano note. I think some variation in the drums could be cool. Maybe switch out an 808 sound and do a 808 octave jump here or there. What else could you do? Like a cool little drum FX sound or something. I don't know. But overall, like the melody has variation in it for sure, and the 808's in key. One thing that was definitely standing out though is that one piano note. Yeah. One of those guys. But yeah, shout out to DJ Ajax. Thank you very much for sending, skipping the line, and getting out of 808 prison. Congrats. Somebody PayPal'd me $3 and said, "Can $3 work?" No. Next up, where do we where am I? Left off after DJ Ajax is JT. Yes. 175. We're back in Europe. I feel like I need to bring DJ Khaled back out. Bro, the bass is nuts. I guess it's just a Travis Scott type beat to everybody today. Every beat has been Travis Scott. Yeah, this gotta go crazy somewhere in Europe. Shout out to JT. Went all in today. Thank you very much for sending. Where am I after DJ Ajax? What do I have? 435, 450, oh, all right. We got Stutto and then Billy back in the building. Stutto says, made this with cheap headphones. The mix is probably still going to be fine. 61 BPM. Interesting. I like the organ. Here's what I think would be really cool. Because I hear the organ is in my right ear. And it's like, some time passes, and then it hits again. If you could do like a one in the left, kind of one in the right, and just kind of go back and forth like that, I think that'd be awesome. I think mixing wise though, you know, if you get that piano up louder, maybe put some reverb on the strings. Like the drums are there, the structure is there, all that stuff. Really just mixing more level on the instruments. Pan the organ left and right could be really cool. I think the 808 is at a good level. But yeah, shout out to Stutto. Thank you very much for sending. It's a great melody. Just gonna turn it up. Let's see. Alright, we gotta pause the stream so I can send these $3 back, because I just got a PayPal request to send the $3 back. What? You sent me $3 to ask me, is $3 good? And then record. You could have just asked me. And now we gotta. Let's see. Like just ask in the chat. but I don't even know why you would need to ask when it says $10 in the description. This is crazy. All right, I think I sent it back now, and now we can move on. After Stutter, so we got Billy. Yeah, this is crazy. Ooh. Alright, Billy is officially staying out of 808 prison for good now, I think. His last few beats, he's had no problems. I agree with Aphrodite on this one. I don't like the... You said, I don't like the thing that sounds like a spring. Yeah, that meow, meow, whatever sound that is. I think, yeah, you could probably do without it. Another thing, this section that you have right here, I like that. Bring that in a lot earlier. It's interesting. I'm getting a lot of beats where it's like a whole thing like this, and then a random little pocket with less drums, and then they go back again. You know, like a good structured beat that you could see. You could see where the verse is at, where the hook is at, where the intro, outro is, because you could see, oh, here there's a little bit less drums and stuff like that. So definitely you want to add a section like this a little bit earlier, probably somewhere around here, just so it's not straight up drums the whole time. I like the dreamy melody that you have though. Low Jack is back. What's good? Enjoying the stream and selling cars at the same time. Good luck and shout out to Billy. Thank you for sending. Where am I at? I think after that we got Aphrodite up next. Kind of basic R&B, but I'd love to hear the thoughts as always. All right, let's hear it. Fire chords. The chorus is perfect. I think the snare, I'll turn that up. I kind of want the snare to like slap. I love the drums. Yeah, just two things. Like around here when it gets really loud, just be careful with that distortion with the kick and the 808 there. And turn up the snare a tiny bit. Those are my two mixing points. Now we got GTA Trevor back in the stream. Shout out to Maul G. I like the intro too with the perks, and then we just come out of nowhere. Boom. The hard kick. Shout out to Aphrodite. Thank you very much for sending. Next up, Rain Jackson. Thank you very much for sending and skipping the line. Let's hear it. Like nightmare fuel. He's gonna have like a crazy drop. What's about to happen? What type of music is this called? I feel like JT would know. This is crazy. Travis Scott, yeah, for sure. This is like really, really weird. I like it. It works in the way that it works, you know? If JT doesn't know what kind it is, I don't know. We'll just call it experimental, but it works for the style that it's going for. This is neo soul. Nightmare fuel, sleep paralysis, demon type beat. Yeah, shout out to Rain Jackson. Thank you very much for sending and skipping the line. Appreciate you. Yeah, for everyone coming in and wondering if you want to send, because I will be live today and tomorrow. I'm not ending it. Probably like another hour left in this stream, but I will be live today and tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern, off the whole same list of beats in my email. So if you want to send, you can send to ChambersMixedIt.com. That's the first email that you'll see in the description. Right now, I have a pretty big line in my email, though. I have about 63 beats stacked up in the email. If you want to skip that line at any time, you could do so by sending $10 to my PayPal or CashApp. All the instructions are in the description for you, so you don't have to wait. Or you could add a beat, hop on the end of that line. Probably not going to get to it today at this point with 60-something beats in the email. Let me see who's up next. After that, I think it's Wavy. But again, shout out to Rain Jackson for that experimental beat. Wavy is up next with my first G-Funk beat. Let's hear it. Low jack skips are open right now. Don't know if there's any.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Somebody got that bass right. Say he made it. Wait, let me look that up. He said made it with a synth called a Bass Station 2. Let me see what that looks like. Whoa. Novation Bass Station 2. Look at that. What's that? 25 key? That looks cool. Nah, you killed this for sure. Did you do like, is it just the bass that you did with the synth, or did you do more sounds with the Bass Station 2? That that's fire. Shout out to Wavy. First G-Funk beat, killed it. Is it over here? Nah, just the road's cool. Lee's sound effect turning up. Got you. You went crazy on that. Shout out to Wavy. Where am I? Alright. We got number 2 from Frenchie.
Dappers on the tape.
For Jay, light him
what
up.
was just said? I like the bass sound. $0.50 type beat. Is that a guitar in there, Frenchie? I think so. I gotta hear that first one again. I really like the bass because it's like boom, and then it stops and then comes back. I'm literally at work right now. Every customer. Hello, customers. Yeah, shout out Frenchie. I just want to hear the drums on the first one again. That was crazy. Yeah, Frenchie went crazy today. 2 for 2. Up next, we got a different Tim. It's not the Tim we know. We have a brand new Tim that goes by Prod Faiths. Would have been perfect if that bass note was not off, but it sounds cool so far. This could be sick, but we gotta do the examination. Let me just in case, you know. Just in case we have an event coming up. Gonna have it ready and alright, let's put it up in octave. Putting it up in octave. Suspect is fine so far. We're on standby. Everything, the coast's clear so far. Fall back. Bringing back down an octave. We're gonna leave 2 officers to continue to patrol the beat. The rest of us head back. We might have something coming up soon. I hope it's just in the intro. Alright, so we had a small situation. We had a very small situation right here with the bass note being out of key. I think it will let you slide though. The rest of the beat's great. The 808's in key. Yeah, no jail time here. Congrats. Okay, I guess the 808 police said that the beat's far enough to let that one out of key bass note slide. Otherwise, shout out to Prod Faiths. Melodies were dope. Great vocal too. I think you could definitely turn up the kick, get some more punch out of it. 10-4, 808s and key. Yeah, well done, Prod Faiths. Thank you very much for sending for the first time to the stream. Appreciate you. Alright, hold on. Let me find this. I think the official color of the 808 Police is black. We have confirmed like a week or two ago, or whenever that was. I'm looking for Trap Tovin. Alright, there we go. Now I can play it. Thank you very much for sending. It's saying this is spam. I'm gonna have to take a risk and say it's not. Virus. Never mind. Alright, here we go. Trap Tovin. Thank you for sending and skipping the alarm. Might have to be What is racist? What? This though. This might be 808 prison. Okay, let's see. How can we fix this beat? I think I like the drum bounce. The 808 key though is definitely jail time. I'll let you guys think about how much time that's gonna be though. I want to hear more about the melody though. I think some like nice piano chords under that guitar. You could turn the guitar up first of all. You have a lot of room to bring the volume up. But some nice piano chords right under that, or a pad or something, just to fill up some of that space, would definitely help out with the melody. Drum wise, it's mainly just the 808. Once you have those chords under the guitar, follow the root note with the 808. I don't know if there's reverb on the hat. There might be. I would take it off for this one. Let's see. We got 3 years, 4 years, 2 years. Men in Black on the scene. 3.5 years. 2 good behavior. 3 years. 20. Okay, that's crazy. That's insane. That's way too much. I'm gonna go with 2.5 because this is a first time sender. So we're not gonna go too crazy, but we'll do 2.5. But I'll literally tell you what the notes are. The 808 Police is also about helping people. So I'll show you. Boom, 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 boom. Down an octave or whatever. So we start with the G sharp. Boom. Down to an F sharp. It's not in tempo. Whatever. Boom. Boom. Then we go to a B. Boom. Down to an A sharp. Boom. Boom. So these are the 808 notes that you're going to work with. You're going to want to build your chords out with these too if you decide to do chords under the melody. And that will keep you out of prison if you're able to do that. But for now, you're getting 2.5 years. 808 Police believe in serving the producer community. Absolutely. But yeah, I think that would definitely help out the beat. But thank you for sending. First time sender. Could have been 5 years, but we gave 2.5. Justice served in the 808 community. Next up, I got Pablo's second one. Simplicity.
Pablo the one.
We have a huge problem here. That 808, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Gotcha. So this is the beat that beat Tim. I see it. Okay. Shout out to Pablo. What was that? Wait. That whatever perk sound, that pan left, right, that was tough. This is 808 Fleet, really? From the iconic drum kit. 808 Fleet. Where is it? Wow, that's crazy. You really changed it. That so many small details that just make this fire and just really interesting and intriguing to listen to all the way through. Like you could tell from the beginning, just that dark feeling in those chords, that this beat was gonna go crazy. I didn't know that it was gonna hit this hard though. I think this might fit in the Travis Scott kind of thing. What beats are you talking about being skipped? 808 cuts. I have you next since you just skipped the line, but not really skipping any beats. If I'm gonna drop it, it's probably not gonna be in 2025. I'm starting to work on something brand new that I've never done before. I don't even know if it's gonna be done this year, but like, no, probably not a drum kit in 2025. Still going crazy with iconic. I mean, me personally, I haven't gotten tired of it yet. I feel like maybe when I do, I'll make a new one, but we'll see. I like how this one started right into it. I think the kick could pop out a tiny bit more. You definitely turn up that open hi-hat and layer it with a few more hits with the kick. But it's really hitting up here now. Before it was down here. If you push those levels just a tiny bit, you'll get that crispy sound. Like maybe some sort of counter melody, some point in the beat would be nice. Maybe like a 2 or 4 bar break from the drums every now and then would also be nice. Like right before that kick would be perfect to kind of reset the beat. Shout out to 808 Cuts. Thank you for sending and skipping the line since, let me see, where are we? Damn. We got 68 beats in the email right now. That entire line. I think right now, after 808 Cuts, line skips are open again. And that will take us to Tim number 2. Old Town Henry West. Is Frenchie still here? I think Frenchie put everybody on with the country type beats. Shout out Frenchie and shout out Tim. I like the piano in there. Definitely turn it up. Yeah, Tim's beat names. It'd be like he has like probably 24 beat names just called West. Another 25 beat names called West Coast. Something about who I would hear on it. Yeah, definitely turn that piano up. Yeah, like I like these musical parts. Just need a lot more volume. Another 50 beats called Sad Beat or Emotional Beat. Yeah, nah. Shout out to Tim and your beat names. After that, we got 808 Cuts for the 2-time. 2 for 2 today. Thank you for sending and skipping the line. Let's hear. Oh, looks like another one that just gets right into it. I like the different melodies on this one a lot. I think same thing as the last one. Like you could definitely push that level up a little bit more. Yeah, it sounds like a sitar. Is it a Travis Scott beat? Yes, Nax. Sure. Yeah, I like the melodies on this one. I think the only two things I would say is pretty much the same as the last beat. Push those levels up a tiny bit more and look for a section where you could just take out some drums for a second so it's not too repetitive. No arrests. How many arrests have I made today? I feel like it's been 2. I want to say 2. Yeah. That pluck, whatever sound, I don't know, sitar or whatever it is. Really unique sound. Shout out to 808 Cuts, 2 for 2. Really like the energy in that one, and the drum bounce is always perfect for the type of beat that you're making. Next up, we got a Miami Vice intro remix. Okay, is the kick too loud, and does the synth sound like trash? Are the questions being asked in the email? Let's see. Might be another copyright airstrike. Travis Scott and Justin Bieber on this. Okay. The question was does the synth sound like I mean, I would build on it a lot. It's really just 2 synth notes. I feel like you could build like a really cool kind of track out of this. Probably less kick sounds, but even just looking at the waveform, you can see there's so many kicks in here filling up a lot of space. Who's knocking on my door type? I think it'd be really cool to build on the synth, like some cool synth chords. And definitely less kick drums. Turn that clap up a lot. The clap's really quiet. The kick needs... Hold on. Where would I find that? I'm about to crash my computer. Trying to look up Vocodex.
Yep. This is all the kick needs. That's, yeah, man. That's not doing anything unless I route a synth to it, huh? Yep. What is this? Whoa. Wow. Yeah, so put this on the kick. Put this on the kick.
And you'll be fine. Thank you, Pablo. A1, top 10. Grade A advice right there. Use Vocodex on the kick and you'll be fine. Next up, who am I looking for? This is not trap. This is a new method. All right, Pride K2X. Thank you very much for sending and skipping the line. Let's hear this. Where's JT? JT, my consultant. What type of music is this? go. That's why JT's that guy. How do you pronounce Osa Mason beat? Underground beat. There we go. Thank you, JT. I mean, I'll be real. I don't know much about this music, but I feel like it would work for the exact style that you're going for. So shout out to K2X. Melody sounds pretty cool. I just gotta see something real quick. Let me just see what happens if I do this. And then in my head, it's a time lapse of the 808 Police making an arrest over and over and over. Shout out to K2X. Thank you very much for sending. Next up. Beck Lovely. Been feeling like a robot for the cat. I can't read. Been feeling like a robot for the past couple of weeks. Do you have some tips on spicing up the structuring, different sections or effects? Thanks. All right, let's see if we could help out Beck Lovely. Thank you for sending and skipping the line. Let's go. There we go. Finally, a build up that hits. I think structuring wise is pretty valid. Like if you wanted to add like a cool little change up, like in this second half of this section with the drums, you could do a cool boom boom, like 808 jump out of nowhere. That could be cool. Just small details and ideas like that. I think it's too straightforward. No, I think this is like exactly what an artist would want in terms of structuring. Like you have your parts without the drum, nice intro, it hits, come into a verse section, then a little section without the drums before you bring in that second hook. I think it makes sense a lot. Yeah, I don't really see any problems with the structuring. I think it's pretty solid. But shout out to Beck Lovely. Thank you for sending. Always great to hear from you. And after that, let's see. Beat 2. I think this is good. Says the email. Look at that waveform. 808s do this. Yeah. I'm thinking about the mix on this. There's some really, really, really loud parts and some really quiet parts too. How do you guys keep ending up delayed? That's interesting. You can turn the snare and the clap up here, but the kick and the 808 I would turn down. Because they're like drowning out the other sounds. Yeah, like if you were playing that in a car, it'd probably blow up. Yeah, just be careful with those levels. The intro is dope. I like the kind of brass or synth, whatever sound that you brought in right there. Yeah, turn the quiet parts up, turn the super loud parts down a little bit. Up next, I got JT. Super repetitive and simple, but I think it works. Okay, let's see. Classic JT. Is this the whole beat you're saying? Yep. I don't know if I'll ever understand this music, but shout out to JT. He's on the super underground wave. We do have an 808 change up on this side. This will also make your car explode. I'm just trying to know what artist would be on this type. JT, let me know who are the underground names that would love that beat. But thank you for sending it as usual. Let me see. Who do I have up next? Post season. Let's see. Turn the beat up. Where are we even? Having the beat at -6 decibels is wild. It sounds dope, but you gotta really turn it up. You know what's crazy when I gotta go to the second volume knob over here. I like that tom and the perks in there. Yeah, it's a cool piano melody and all that stuff. You just gotta turn it way up. And yeah, I would say I'm in the last 20 minutes or so of the live stream now. I'll be back again tomorrow, 4:00 p.m. Eastern, working off the same list, but 20 more minutes of however many beats I could get through. If you absolutely want to be played today, now's the time for a last minute line skip. Otherwise, I'm just going through the beats I got, and I'll be back again tomorrow with the same list. Let's see. Glow Wave. Okay, Pablo.
Pablo the one.
That's super. Wait, what's going on? What time signatures are we in? It literally sounds like the beat slows down and then comes back. That's crazy. But even crazier, the stereo width on the beat. Got triplet hat, got you. Yeah, I like these brass sounds. You said that's expand for the win? I also like the pizzicato string. Is this whole beat expand or just the brass sound or what? I think it hits though. I really like the use of triplet hats and triplet 808s. That's dope. Shout out to Pablo. The whole beat is expand basically. Fire. Well done. Alright. Where am I at? Tim, is this another country something? Do you know Kyle Beats is closing his online store? I did not know that. What do you mean by closing? Is he like quitting producing? Or like, what is that? What do you? How do you close this? Interesting. Tim, give me some context. That part is sick. The choir that just came in. Yeah, I like all the different melodies that are coming in. He's probably afraid of you, Tim. AI Tim, yeah, it's your fault. I like the tambourine, but yeah, shout out Tim. Your drum mouse is always getting better and better and better. Might be the case, Frenchie. That's an interesting take. Like, what was he selling in the online store? Because that, I don't see why you just shut it down. Because like once you have it set up, like, I don't know. That's interesting. Let's see. We got Sam up next.
Hey, go ahead, Infinite.
So that was
Hey, go ahead, Infinite.
I like the music. I like the overall drum bounce. I think at some point some type of hi-hat bounce would be perfect. You're just creating different sections. Take a hi-hat, put it in 8 bars, take it out, some type of counter melody somewhere. I think it's someone who collabed with maybe a loop from Infinite or something. I don't know. Like, it has all the elements that you need. I'll just try to figure out how to put more variation into the beat. All right, next up, let me see. Is it Carl? I think it's Carl. Tell the Future. 140 BPM. Shout out to Carl. Thank you for sending and skipping the line.
Another CB2 production.
It's a cool bass sound. I wish that it followed the chords or the melody that's playing. You know, like these notes are fun. But then like a few notes up just to match that melody would be perfect with this bass sound. I like the wrap up of the pattern though. That makes sense. Tim, you just said if you use his loop, that means you have to use his loop. Yeah, Frenchie, I think there's a little bit of clashing with the melody. Make sure to cut the low end and muddy frequencies that might clash with the 808 on that melody when it's in this lower tone here. And then make sure that you match it, because if you're not matching that root note with the melody, then it's going to sound a little bit clashy also. So just cut some low end and match that root note, and that will completely get rid of the problem. I like the movement in the melody a lot. It's hitting the main root note, Jason. It's just the melody changes and goes up a few notes with the root note wise, and the 808 is not following it. That's why it sounds a little bit off. It's not out of key or anything. But like you could hear it in the melody. There's a bomb, bomb. Those are the two notes. But shout out to Carl. Thank you very much for sending and skipping the line. Appreciate you. Fire beat, great melody. Just two things to tweak a little bit. Next up, how do you pronounce that? I have no idea. Maybe it's just Kazian. Kazian. We got a K. Where is it? Kzian. Thank you for sending. This is interesting. It's like a blending of drill drums with like rod wave type melody. It hits though. Yeah, like the chords and the way the piano is played is all great. I like the 808 following it too. Would you automate the high pass filter when the 808 comes in to clear up space for the 808? That's a great question. So what I do is just make two patterns. One that might keep the low end in it if you want to keep the low end, and then another one that cuts it. And then when the 808 comes in, use the pattern that cut the low end, and when you take the 808 out, you could go back to the low end type pattern. Lil Durk, absolutely. Yeah, it's like Lil Durk kind of melody and then Central C drill kind of drum. Are there two JTs? That's crazy. And yeah, the saxophone's perfect. Is that vocal in there before? I heard a really subtle vocal sample that I like more in the back of the beat. You could turn that up for sure. Two JTs. Yeah. Shout out to Kazian Beats if I'm saying it right. There's two Tims in here too, or what? No way. We got clones in the chat. All right, next up, what do I have? 808 cuts. Why are you blowing up my email right now? JT said, prepare your ears. Fun fact, my name is JT too. Is it? I thought it was JF. Whoa. Classic JT. Yeah, no, I had to turn that down. Playboy Cardi immediately. It's just a block. There we go. Middle initial T. I see. Shout out JT though. I agree with Big. It needs more distortion. What would actually happen if I did that? Probably not a good idea. Yeah, that's that. Shout out to JT. Thank you for sending. JT French. Fire. Alright, I think Tim's gonna take us out. And I'll be back again tomorrow, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern, same time. Working off the same list.
Tim did it.
Yeah, Tim went 4 for 4 today. Killing it, AI Tim GPT, or whatever they call you. Yeah, thank you everyone for joining. Damn, that string's fire. I'll be back again tomorrow, same time, 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern, Tuesday. Listening to beats. Same list from today that we built up. I'm leaving it at like 60 something beats in the email. And yeah, continue on that tomorrow. And then after that, I clear it out until the next week and we start fresh. But thank you all for joining, listening to some cool beats. Shout out Tim taking us out. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.